Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video, and today we are doing the second part of my ranking every Sims pack in the Sims 4 video. Today we are doing the game packs and the expansion packs and rating at the end of this video. Let's just dive straight into it. If you haven't watched my last part, please do go and watch that. But apart from that, let's get right into it. Our number 7 spot, The Sims 4 Strangerville. Bear in mind that had only been out for just under a month when this tweet was released, which was March 20th. So it was a little while ago, but I thought that since the game had come out for free for a week, maybe people would be wanting to go out and buy some expansions and stuff. So I thought I'd do another little video now for you. Just a bit more outdated than some of the other ones that have been put out there. But Strangerville, it's okay. It's the first game pack that was released in this style of like going through this story progressive pack. The cast items are quite good. Some of them are very, very themed, like these boots or this suit or this dress, but some of them are a bit more usable in everyday life, everyday sim lives. The gameplay is great though. That is one of the best things. Build mode though, build mode is great. I love these windows, I love the doors, everything is just great about it. The doors aren't, oh no, the doors are there. The doors are great. I love everything about it. We're gonna have to go into our next spot now, which is our number 6 spot today, The Sims 4 Spa Day. This is quite a good pack. It introduced spas into the game, massages, meditation, wellness, skill, even saunas, as I said, yoga, treatments and things. The cast items are really quite good. I do enjoy them. I use them quite a bit. I like the gameplay aspects of it, and the build buy items, they're also quite good. I do use a lot of them quite often, not as often as some other packs, but I do use them quite a bit. I don't really have much else to say about Spa Day because it's just one of them packs that you use a few times then you don't use, but that's all I've really got to say. Our next pack is quite similar to this, and that is Sims 4 Outdoor Retreat. Their first ever game pack, full stop. Not on The Sims 4, just their first ever game pack. It was quite good. It introduced a brand new world into the game, the first brand new world, which was really cool. That is called Granite Falls. It is quite a good pack and I use it kind of often. I use the cast items more than I do anything else, because the build mode items and the build buy items are more just specifically for camping, so I don't really use them as much as the cast items, but I do sometimes still use them, like this flooring I do sometimes still use, for example. Anyway, that's all I've really got to say about this pack. It's good. It was the first ever one. They were finding their feet with what they wanted to do with the middle ground between expansion and stuff pack, and just what they want to do with that middle ground. Next one is also the same as this kind of, and that is Sims 4 Jungle Adventure. It is very, very similar to Outdoor Retreat, apart from it is a jungle world with the name of Salvadorada. The creative items are quite good. I use them moderately often, not as often as some of the other packs though. And the build buy items, I don't really use them an awful lot. I like the styles of the patterns in this tiles, and I use this flooring quite a lot. I would quite like to use this tiling more often, but I just don't. And that's really all I use from this pack on a regular. A lot of the things I do use on occasion, some of them are not even used at all. But that's just me, that's just my personal gameplay and building. I'm sure some other people would use this all the time, but you know, it's just not me. I went here a couple of times and that was it. I just didn't use the world again. So it's quite similar to Granite Falls. Our number 3 spot, however, is a very good pack, which I enjoy a lot, and that is Sims 4 Dine Out, which is obviously dining out. You can build and own your own restaurants, or you can just visit them if you want, if that's your gameplay style. The gameplay is quite laggy and can be very buggy sometimes, but it's still a great experience. You would probably have to take up a whole day of your Sims day to, you know, play with this pack, but still it's a very good pack. I would say it's very good, yeah. There's not all that much create a sim items, but the build mode items really make up for that. I love a lot of these build mode items. I use them really often. They are really good indeed. I love this pack. I've not really built or owned a restaurant in a long time, so I will have to go back and do that sometime on this channel. Maybe that'll be what we could do a let's build or something on that after we do our hotel let's build, which is coming with a hotel challenge let's play as well. So yeah, I'm gonna adapt my own rules for that, but that's just a little sneak peek hint of this of that challenge coming up. The next pack I'm kind of surprised by, but not really, and that is The Sims 4 Vampires. This was the second occult they added to the game after Aliens in Get to Work, which we haven't covered yet, but we will very soon. This came with a new world called, I don't remember. I'm really sorry, I don't remember the world name. Forgotten Hollow, that's it. I'm really bad with some of these world names. The create sim items are really quite good for creating vampires. Build buy items, they're stunning, but they are really, you would have to use these on quite old-fashioned houses, a lot of this stuff, as it is quite old-fashioned. Most of these items are anyway. The gameplay is really good. I enjoyed playing it, but again, it's like going to Granite Falls or Shelva Dorada. I played with vampires a few times, and now they're just annoying in my game. I did think about uninstalling them, but then I thought no, because I like the items in the game. So I'm gonna just live with vampires, but you know, can't have everything. But the number 1 is a very worthy winner of the uses ratings, and that is The Sims 4 Parenthood. This was a real game changer with the game. It added parenting skills, it added so much new stuff, items and cast items, and it added a whole new behavior system to the game for children, and that affects their whole lives. That it really does. The gameplay is great. The cast items are a bit questionable, like this. That's kind of questionable, and these, and some of the other items as well. But some of them are okay. But the build mode items, they are great. I absolutely love them. I use them all the time in most, if not all, of my builds. But they are just amazing. I love them. I think they are absolutely great. I would really recommend this, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be in my top 5 for purchasing, my top 5 purchases. But we'll get to that at the end of this video. Next up, we are going to go on to expansion packs. So let's get to our number 6 spot on there. Sims 4 Get Together. This expansion pack was the second expansion pack added to the game. It introduced clubs, it introduced a few new lot types, introduced a few other things as well. But the build mode items are so pretty. I really do love them. All the items in this pack are amazing. They are really good, but there are just some other packs that are out there that are better, and that next one, which is number 5, is that much better. I've spoken about it a little bit earlier on in the video. No, it wasn't. It was last video. I spoke about it in the last video with that little yellow chair that I showed you from Toddler Stuff. If you remember what it is, you will know, and it is Get Famous. Now, this introduced the acting career, or the actress career. It also introduced social media profiling, becoming a social media star, essentially, and it added a few other things as well. It added quite a lot of things. The world that came with this is called Del Sol Valley. It is a bit small for an expansion pack, but it is still a really pretty world, and I love the world. The creative items are beautiful. I love them. Some of them are a bit expensive looking, but it's okay. But the build mode items, they are good. Just most of them are very specific to the pack. The windows are cool though. I love the windows. I love some of the artwork. I do love a lot of the things in the pack. It's just they are very specific to the world of Del Sol Valley. I even did a Get Famous Let's Play that sadly I cancelled because I wasn't really enjoying, but you can go and watch those 7 parts on my channel, so that's something that you can do. But that is all I've got for you for Get Famous, and our number 4 spot is Sims 4 Get to Work expansion pack. This lets you own and run businesses, it lets you be a detective, it lets you be a scientist, and it lets you be a doctor. The gameplay is really good. I love the gameplay. I also added our first ever occult in The Sims 4, which was aliens, so that is also pretty cool. The cast items are really good. I love the cast items. Some of them are to do with the aliens though, like these makeup items and some of these other outfits that look a bit strange up here. These are all alien outfits as well, and some of these eyes as well, you'll notice they are also alien themed. The build mode items, a lot of them are to do with the pack, like these items for example are quite to do with businesses. This is quite a detective career item. These are scientist and doctor items as well, so a lot of them are quite to do with that, but there are a lot of items that aren't to do with that. There are quite a few items that can be used just generically around your game, and I don't think these are all the items actually. I think there probably are a few more that I just can't think of off the top of my head, that I just can't visually see here, unless I'm just being blind, which is always a possibility. But I do like this pack. I have enjoyed it from day dot. I have continued to own businesses throughout my Sims 4, throughout my time playing The Sims 4. So that is that one. I also should have mentioned that perhaps the reason that Get Famous was lower down was because it was not out for a full year, as is our number 3, which is Seasons expansion pack. This added seasons. This added spring, summer, fall, and winter, or autumn as some people like to call it in the world, autumn or fall. It also added different weather types, which is really good. I really like them. Climates and everything. Didn't add a new world, but it did change up the world for the better. A really, really good pack. I love the gameplay. I love the CAS items. I also love the build buy items. They're also really, really cool. I really do enjoy them as well. But most of the build buy items that came with spooky stuff were re-released in the Seasons expansion pack, like you can see with these 4 items here. They were re-released with the Seasons expansion pack, which I think was a bit of a waste of time or money in my opinion, but that's just me. Maybe they thought, well, if you don't have spooky stuff, then they can at least have a few items, but I still think that they should have left those items out. That's the one thing that I'm not very happy about. But yeah, I do love this expansion pack. It's such a game changer, obviously, but it really, really is. I just love it. Our number 2 spot is another great one. Sorry, I forgot to mention, but I did mention a couple of minutes ago that this pack has not been released a full year at the time of this tweet going out, so that is why it perhaps hasn't got the results that it should. Our next one, however, has got full results, as does our number 1 spot, and those are 2 really good, really game-changing packs as well. These, I feel like, are really, really tied all together. But let me just tell you our number 2 spot, which is Sims 4 City Living. This added apartments to the game. It added apartments. It added apartments to the game. It added a whole new world. It added new traits. It added new festivals. It added festival systems to the game, which are really good. They can be a bit glitchy, but they are really, really fun. It added a whole load of new things. It also added a lot of create sim items, which are very to do with different cultures in the real world. For instance, this item, this is a very culturally different item to what I would see in Scotland. I don't think I would ever see one of these dresses. I don't want to offend anybody. I'm going to call it a dress because that's what it comes under in the game. I'm not sure if it's real title though, so I do apologise. I'm not trying to offend anyone here. This item here is a lot different to what I would see in Scotland, as is this item here, or like say some of these items here as well. They're quite different to anything that I would see in Scotland. And our build buy items, they are so beautiful. They can be used in so many different ways, not just to do with city living. You can use them in any world, and it's a really great pack. I feel it's very deserving to be in the number 2 spot, which only leaves one more pack, and I'm sure you can guess it. If not, then wow. But our very last pack, our number 1 pack, is Sims 4 Cat and Dogs expansion pack. This added cats and dogs, obviously, to the game. It also added the veterinarian career. You can own and run your own vets, which is really cool. You can also create styles on your pets, like this cat here, for example. I'm trying to see if there's any more examples at all. There's not. But this is so cool. This is a little example here of what someone has done. I think that's so cool. This has added a lot of new items in Creative Sim, like different tails, different styles of animal that you can really customize, and it's so cool. It comes with a lot of really cool and great items, both for your pets and for your Sims, and the build buy mode is brilliant. I absolutely love it as well. The shingled walls, I wish they came in a different colour in this preview here, but they are beautiful. I love these windows. I love absolutely everything about this pack. It's just brilliant. I love it. The different things you can do with your pet, the different traits you can put on them, the different aspects you can... Oh, it's just such a great pack. But now I've got to decide my top 5 packs. Let me get back to you guys. Right, so guys, I have made my decision. My top 5 packs for the game. There are 2 stuff packs, 2 game packs, 1 expansion pack. So, my number 5 is The Sims 4 Perfect Patio Stuff. I love this pack. I think it's great, and if you've just go back and listen to my little review again, you'll know exactly why I like it. It is $9.99 in pounds. I'm not too sure what it is in dollars. I would have to try and convert that. I might try, or I might just link a converter to any currency in the description below. But I love the items, as I've said before. I love the cast, I love the gameplay, I love everything about this pack. I think it's brilliant. Next is my number 4, which is The Sims 4 Dine Out Game Pack. Again, this is a great pack. I love the cast, I love the gameplay, I love the build buy items. I love that you can create and run your own restaurant. I think it's just brilliant, and this is definitely one that you need to have as one of your first purchases with the game. My 3rd place is The Sims 4 Laundry Day Stuff. This was our community voted pack. I love laundry, I love the gameplay again, I love the build, I love the create a sim items. These are all very similar reasons, and I also love with all of these packs so far and to come, they can be, all of the items can be used in any build in any way whatsoever. It doesn't just all have to be specific to one pack. So, and my number 2 spot, my runner-up, is Sims 4 Parenthood. I'm pretty sure this was quite obvious to me that Parenthood had to be on this list. The game-changing features that it brought to the game are absolutely brilliant. I love the cast again, I love the build again, I love the gameplay again. It's just such a great way to diversify and change your Sims' lives forever, as is our number 1 spot. But before that, I have a couple of honourable mentions, which are Sims 4 Get to Work, The Sims 4 Get Famous, The Sims 4 Cool Kitchen Stuff, and The Sims 4 Strangerville. So, our number 1 pack. What could it be? I think it's pretty obvious to me, it's pretty obvious to some of you out there that are watching. Our number 1 pack, well, my number 1 pack is, it had to be The Sims 4 Seasons. What a game changer this pack was. It changed the complete weather, it completely changed seasons, it completely changed the whole game for the better. Everything about it I love every single thing about this expansion pack. Again, it's not just the cast, it's not just the build mode, it's the gameplay as well. The gameplay is absolutely brilliant. I just love this pack and everything that it has in it. So that was it, guys. That is my 2 videos on my top 5 packs and all the Sims 4 packs ranked in order for you to think about ones that you want to purchase perhaps. Again, the game was free for a week, last week-ish, from the 21st, I think, to the 28th, so there you go. If you did get it for free, congratulations. If not, then sorry, you just missed out on it. But that is it. please do consider buying a few of these packs if you have money spare. If not, doesn't matter. The Sims is a great game in the base game, but I think that it would be all the better with these 5 packs, or any packs that you prefer in it. But again, thank you all very much for watching this video. If you did like it, please like, comment, share this video with your friends so they can all see this, and subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos like this and other videos about like let's plays and speed builds and casts and a load of other things. But again, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye.